This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit this website. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you are agreeing that at least 18 years, 30 years of age, and consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. Bist du schon 13?
Ich bin sogar älter als 13.
Das ist gut.
Laut dem Gesetz darf ich sogar mit gleichaltigen... Ja, gut.
Okay. Willkommen zu Doki Doki Literature Club. Ich bin Andreas, bei mir ist der Pixel, der schon 13 ist. Ja, ist eine kleine Visual Novel, ist ganz witzig. Und ich würde sagen, wir fangen an. Wie nennen wir uns denn?
Ja, also, das ist natürlich eine ganz schwere Frage. Können wir irgendeinen Bullshit reinschreiben?
Wir können alles reinschreiben.
Oh Gott, irgendwas. Ey, du hast doch SAO gesehen.
Ja.
Lass mal Kirito reinschreiben.
Okay.
Nein, das war ein Joke. Nein, bitte nicht. Nein! oh Gott.
Hey!
Oh Gott, nein.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arm in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but studying around at high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Ach, KiritoChan.
Ah, Kirito. Typischer.
You sounded like you weren't thinking about ignoring me. That's me, KiritoChan.
Oh Gott. Dieser Name.
Well,
Tötet mich
if
jetzt
people
schon.
stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine.
Erstmal wieder in die T-Pose gehen.
But you did wait after me. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori.
Ich finde deine Stimme nebenbei sehr großartig, Sayori.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, KiritoChan, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Der Typ weiß einfach, wie man das Leben genießt.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Hab ich wirklich getan?
Wie zulässig. Oh Gott.
I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I just simply go along, whatever she's going on. Fuck, in der Mitte des Satzes habe ich gemerkt, das sagt gar nicht die.
Oh, das ist großartig.
Sawyer likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Also, ja, der Typ weiß einfach, wie man das Leben genießt. Keine Clubs und einfach nach Hause gehen.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important for you now. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright.
Alles, was ich über das Spiel weiß, sind seltsame Memes.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that.
Ich komme auf deine Stimme nicht klar.
Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by this carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me so much makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate with everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. Das ist übrigens der most generic classroom überhaupt.
Also ich habe... Weißt du, da steht noch nicht mal ein Tagesding an der Tafel. Da steht gar nichts.
Ja, du bist doch der Erste. Ach nee, das ist ja Ende der Tag. Egal, das ist Ende des Tages.
Ja!
After I pack up my things, I step blankly, oh god, at the wall, looking for amounts of motivation. Clubs! Du musst dir einfach vorstellen, alle sind schon aus dem Klassenraum draußen und du sitzt da ganz alleine. Clubs!
Ich hab jetzt halt die ganze Zeit das Bild von Kirito im Kopf.
So he wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I'm spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late on your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... You know what? Well, that you could come to my club.
Was?
Sayori.
Siehst du eine? Ja, willst du nicht zu dem Club? Ja, okay, mach ich's halt. Ja, komm zu meinem.
Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, me! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well... I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member.
Oh, fuck.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh, Cupcakes. Okay, geh da hin, das ist überzeugend.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here!
Oh, warte, ich muss jetzt irgendeine davon sprechen, ne? Wen soll ich...
Ich glaube, sie heißt Girl 2 am Anfang.
Ja, dann spreche ich Girl 2.
Es ist nicht die mit den... Es ist nicht die mit den, langen Haaren. Übrigens, ach ja...
Ich kann schon verstehen, warum die nicht.
Das sollte ich vielleicht nochmal ein bisschen erklären. Also ich habe das Spiel schon 11 Mal durchgespielt und Pixel noch gar nicht. Das ist so der kleine Disclaimer. I told you, don't call me a new member.
Und, ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob mein Englisch aktuell so gut ist. Also meine Aussprache.
Wird schon gut gehen. Ansonsten haben wir ja Untertitel. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. Es soll vielleicht keine männliche Stimme sein. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Ja, das wird es.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Mir fällt gerade auch auf, dass es eigentlich ziemlich gut ist, dass du Girl 2 sprichst, weil ich glaube, das ist die einfachere Wörter nutzt.
Warte, soll ich die sprechen oder wie ist jetzt?
Ich überlege mir gerade eine Stimme.
Ah, okay, nice.
Ah, KiritoChan. What a nice surprise.
Ja, spricht dir einfach richtig monoton.
Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Ja, der Typ weiß einfach, wie man das Leben genießt. Warte, ist grad die Grafik runtergegangen?
Ja, die sind weggegangen.
Ah. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Sorry.
Natsuki.
Huh.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say that.
Yui, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right.
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Kirito-chan. Monika smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league.
Warte, irgendwas, ist es normal, dass ich gerade zweimal ein Backscreen hatte?
Wahrscheinlich Discord.
Ah ja, oh, nice, okay.
So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels like... you too, Monika. Come sit down, Kirito-chan. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I get the cupcakes!
Hey, oh, ich kann nichts mehr lesen. Die Schrift, alles ist zu verpixelt, warte. Okay. Hey, I made them. I get them.
Warte mal, ich versuche mal kurz was so.
Ich habe hier gerade eine 104. Ja, that's the way.
Besser? So. Sorry, got a little bit too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, when Natsuki grabs a web tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in her hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Kawaii!
Alles klar.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh, really good! Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like... It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole...
Nee. You keep your whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea enjoy you a good book or so?
I guess. Hehe, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Well, that's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yui faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what makes you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori and cupcakes. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monika's really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that does grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. Error. Wrong text. But I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, KiritoChan, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how
Hentai.
little I've read past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly peeks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, a horror book. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I can burn it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment.
Emoji Movie, das Buch zum Film. I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki eyes dart over for me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gave you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are!
Sori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on your shoulders.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That escalated quickly. I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I'm not a confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I want to read everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Es passt halt alles so gar nicht mit den Stimmen.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share poems with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, KiritoChan? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been going on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club.
Oh shit!
Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with their dejected eyes. But
I'm sorry, I thought...
KiritoChan?
KiritoChan!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Starry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Wrong voice used. Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone's member tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. KiritoChan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the cluster Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, KiritoChan! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore, because they always thought after school clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Weißt du, KiritoChan, ich weiß nicht, ob er einen Internetanschluss hat,
Ja,
aber
er schaut Anime.
Steuerung C, Steuerung V.
With that, one of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day at school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem! Pick words you like, that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So. Und da kommt der nächste Aspekt des Spiels. Wir müssen uns jetzt Wörter aussuchen für unser Gedicht. Und je nachdem, welche Wörter wir auswählen, wird die das mag, unser Gedicht am meisten mögen. Das heißt, wenn wir uns jetzt auf jemanden fokussieren, können wir quasi in eine Richtung gehen. Wenn wir zum Beispiel sagen, gehen wir Richtung Sayori, sondern wir müssen Sayori-Wörter finden und dann findet sie uns das am besten. Oder Natsuki oder Yuri.
Also, ich nehme natürlich an, du wärst natürlich für Yuri.
Wie kommt das denn?
Weiß nicht, vielleicht eine Warplays Top 3?
Fuck. Aber ich sag mal so, ich halte mich mal ein bisschen zurück. Du sagst mir einfach, welche Wörter ich anklicken soll.
Also, ich würde aktuell Sayori, weißt du, die ist so eine, die ist so richtig ekelhaft. Die zieht dich einfach in Clubs rein.
Mhm.
Die will ich aktuell nicht.
Mhm.
Warum wird die Musik schneller?
Wird sie nicht.
Ah, okay.
War wahrscheinlich nur Discord.
Du
bist
also
so
aktuell finde ich Natsuki sehr sympathisch.
Mhm.
Und Yuri ist so männlich, weißt du?
Liegt vielleicht an der Stimme.
Ja.
Und vielleicht muss mir eine andere Stimme aussuchen, weil mein Hals jetzt schon wehtut. weil ich meinen ganzen Halsrücken nach hinten drücken muss, damit ich die Stimme hinbekomme.
Ja, mach so eine ganz leise Stimme dann einfach
ja.
bei ihr.
Also, Yuri ist weiblich, so.
Was? Ich hab gedacht, sie ist a Surprise. Oh Gott. Weißt du, immer wenn ich jetzt Sayori sehe, denke ich an die Memes.
Okay!
Gut, also dadurch, dass ich ja Natsuki beeindrucken möchte und sie ja auf süße Dinge steht, nehme ich natürlich erstmal Bubbles.
Bubbles!
Hast du gemocht?
Ja, was können sie mögen? Peaceful. Ah, fuck! Weg mit dir, Natsuki! Was? Ja, Marshmallow! Wundervoll! Fluffy!
Fluffy oder Boob?
Fluffy!
Ja, beide.
Wow, was ist Entropy?
Weiß ich nicht mehr.
Ja, wow. Weiß gerade nicht ganz sicher, was Niga ist. Na, nimm einfach Family. Weg mit dir, Natsuki! Cute. Das hätte keiner erwarten können.
Massaker! Massaker! Friedhof!
Dream? Fuck. Joy! Nee, Bunny! Bunny!
Never put up the bunny!
My body is over the ocean. My body is over the sea. Sugar. Vanilla. Chia? Chia?
Da. Oh.
Ja, natürlich. Suicide Prayer. Nein. Sparkle. Geh weg! Color. Fuck! Sweet!
Ich würde Puff machen.
Was? Puff! Ja, dann im Puff.
Siehste?
Ja. Sweet! Service, Statistik, Sister.
Die sind ja alle nicht.
Kitty. Bounce, Kawaii. Candy. Candy ist süß. Giggle. Lollipop.
Alter, voll Loli.
Strawberry. Bam. Hab ich am Ende nochmal. Hoffentlich. Ist richtig.
Hi again, KiritoChan. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, KiritoChan. I hope this isn't
Vielleicht hatte
too
sie ja
overwhelming
Stimmbruch gestern.
of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Slack? Yeah. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you were planned to just come here and hanging out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Das ist tatsächlich sehr perfekt gewesen. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Was sag ich denn jetzt?
Manga is literature! Yeah.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys! KiritoChan is always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is always so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Was?
Is that so?
Ja, wer kennt das nicht?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and KiritoChan can become good friends too?
Sayori?
Yuri.exe has stopped working.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to this weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Sweet, so it'll make you clappy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and grabs and pulls out a book. I didn't want to... I didn't want you to feel left alone.
I want to feel you.
God! God! So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. I want to feel you. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet.
Weißt du, ich würde in diesen Look, wenn es sie wirklich geben würde, gehen, weil es gibt Cupcakes. Ich mag Bücher.
Und bisher haben sie noch nichts mit Literatur gemacht.
Ja. Und es sind verdammt nochmal Girls drin, okay?
Was macht schon, ja?
Ruft mich an. Ruft mich an.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes around the shelf. Manga. So wieder so eine Situation. Du stehst da einfach und redest mit einer Person und einfach random sagst einfach Manga.
Ich hätte gern Live-Action davon. You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I hear you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see.
Wrecked.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the bookshelves. Curious, I pull out the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in the world. Huh?
Traurige Sache, ich habe ja da drüben ein paar Mangas, die liegen alle gerade richtig scheiße, weil sie alle umgefallen sind.
That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it. I threw the glass on that door.
Oh. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I tell you one thing, KiritoChan. Consider this as a lesson. Straight from the Literal Club, don't judge a book by its cover. Okay. Okay. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Guild from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful editors striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Wah!
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that!
Just say that.
Oh, fuck.
Hallo? Ich will gerade mein Sprechwort genommen.
Nein!
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry.
Andreas.exe has stopped working.
Andreas.exe hat erneut ein Mädchen verschreckt. Oof. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow! How long has it been since I read the beginning?
Huh? You don't go back and flip through all the volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes, after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of girls in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot?
I mean...
Well, I guess I knew what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop.
Pixel.exe stopped working.
But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kind of drama. Like where they get into all of the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen.
When they gay. Die sind jetzt alle schwul.
Alles klar.
Ist ein neuer Plot-Branch, der aufgemacht wurde. Die sind jetzt einfach alle schwul.
Alles klar. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Ooh-ha! Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't seen you at your full power.
God save, a good save.
What a save. This chapter is about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah! Why does it matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I wouldn't ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?